Good morning, guys. Welcome to the Betfair Trading Community 30 Days with a Trader live video. So if you are new here, every single day I do these videos where I talk about everything trading related. Need to check what's happening, guys. I seem to be having some issues with my my Wi-Fi right now. No, says we're streaming everything. Okay, cool. So, probably going to keep this one quite short as well. I've looked through the football. There's not loads and loads and loads that I really like the look of today. The main sort of leagues you would be looking at today, me personally, would be Sweden, because we've got the Allsvenskan. Probably have a little look at France. Nothing's really screaming out to me. And then there was a game in Switzerland, Super League Young Boys versus St. Gallen. That is a game I'm definitely going to be looking at for the half-time lay the draw, because we have a 30% 30% chance of 0-0 at half-time, and then that drops to a very low 5% 0-0 at full-time, and the average goals in that game overall are 3.85. So I think there's going to be some goals in that game. So that's going to be the game I'm going to be looking at. Probably going to be the main one today, to be honest. I will make a note of that, so we've got it there. Right, where is my pad? What are you guys looking at for today? So I'm going to keep this one a bit shorter today. Just looking at the Young Boys game. Write that down. Young Boys is the St. Gallen. If it's 0-0 at half time, we're going to look to do an LCS or maybe even an LTD, a lay the draw. I think that might work quite nicely on that one. So I've got that noted down. That's probably going to be the main one today. I've had a little bit of a look around, not really seen anything else that I like the look of. I don't know about you guys. What have you seen? Is there anything that you've seen that you like? I've not seen loads and loads and loads today. It's busy on the forum. Quite busy on the forum, to be honest. I am currently watching the Seoul versus Incheon game. It's not really been loads happening. It's just come into the second half. It's all one way. It's all Incheon. But I am keeping an eye on that one, just to see what's happening. It's currently 0-1 to the away team. I think there might be a nice, might be a trade there. The average goals 3.05. Just going to check the half-time scores on that. 20% 0-1 at half-time. That drops to 5% 0-1 full-time. So it's looking like there might be a goal in that one. I'm just going to keep my eye on that. Probably for another, till we get to about 60-62 minutes. And the price is a little bit high at the moment on that to lay 0-1 anyway. It's 4.8, not really where I want to be. And I wouldn't look at back in the over 2.5s, to be honest. So there is that. I'm just going through the forum as well, just to see what is happening, see if I've missed anything. But it's a bit quiet today for me on the football. Not really seen anything that I like the look of. Yeah, well, there's some trades we did yesterday. I'm just Keith, Trelleborg, Bordeaux, Marseille, Dijon and Halaby. Yeah, I think Trelleborg's was on my sheet actually, to keep an eye on. Yeah, I've also got, yeah, Trelleborgs. I have the drop on Bordeaux looks good as well. You've got 25% drop from 0-0 half time, 40% down to 15% full time. 1.75 average goals in the second half as well, so that one looks good. Bordeaux is looking quite tasty, but as I say, I'm going to have to keep my eye on that one and watch that one in play. Right, just catching up on bits and bobs. There's quite a lot going on in the community to catch up on. Okay, so Keith is going for... Keith, you're not using your daughter's account today. You've actually got your own. Wow. Keith's going for Trelleborgs, Bordeaux, Marseille, Dijon and Hammarby. I'm going for Young Boys. Probably will keep my eye on Trelleborgs and Bordeaux as well. So you've got a couple there. Keith also has Basel, Leipzig and Frankfurt. What have I got for Frankfurt? I feel like... No. I think... Yeah, I think Leipzig's a good game actually. I think Leipzig might take that. But I'm going to take that and monitor it. Yeah, and just monitor that through the day. So has anyone else seen anything that they like the look of, or they want to see the stats on, or just anything really, anything that you might have spotted, or just something that you'd like a little bit more clarification on today? It seems to be there's a couple of little bits and bobs about today. It is good to see John back on the horses with the forum as well. When he gets going, he really goes for that. And he does very, very well with the horses, does John, so it's good that he's sharing them and he's back on the forum with them. Ewan, UTC under 2.5s. Yeah, I'll look at that. So yeah, for me today, it's going to be the Young Boys game. Keeping my eye on Trelleborgs, Bordeaux, and that'll be about it really at half time. Keith is keeping his eye on Trelleborgs, Bordeaux, Marseille, Dijon, Hammarby, Basel, Leipzig and Frankfurt. All cracking leagues as well. I would also say to you guys, I'd keep your eye on the Norrköping Malmo game. Just maybe keep your eye on it. Keith, you saw a quote for Ewan yesterday. Ooh, go on. I like this. I'm gonna let you guys do that. Come on, Keith. We're all waiting with so much anticipation right now. Goes all up. Just cling. I'm on the edge of my seat waiting for this quote. Okay, well, while Keith's doing that, does anyone else have any questions? Does anybody also have any ideas about how we could theme these videos? Shall we do them maybe once a week? Shall we do them twice a week? Shall we keep doing them every day, Monday to Friday? Or shall we do them one day a week and then go that route? Can we come up with a theme around what we're going to do? Could we do them twice a week and have 2 different shows? I want to try and get the best out of them for you guys, so yeah, definitely let me know. And also, do not forget you can win a free month of BTC just by going to this link that I'm going to give you here. So far we have 39 entries, there's 15 days left, so please share that as well, guys. I promise I will not be bombarding people with emails and all that kind of stuff. Keith's quote is, "There is no holy grail and there is no magical system. You have to win the battle within you first before you can win with the markets." I really like that quote, it's so true. I always think of trading like, it's like when you learn to drive. You learn to drive a car, you can do that in a week. You can do the same with the markets. But where you basically learn to pass your test. It's not until you start driving that you actually learn to drive really. Picking things up, seeing how people move, all those kinds of things. It's exactly the same with the markets. You can learn the markets within a short period of time, the mechanical, you know why they do the things they do. But it's you that you need to learn, you need to master that. And once you master that, then you can really go and move forward. I was talking to another trader this week as well who is data collecting. There is data collecting, sorry, I was just reading one of the comments that came up there, and he said to me, it's so boring data collecting. And I was like, yeah, but you've got to do it. If you think you've got an edge on the market, you've got to collect the data. You collect the data, you can see from the data so much. You can see what's happening, what's going wrong here, what's going right. Narrow it down, leagues, times, all of that kind of thing. So there is that there. And that's key as well, I think. When you start collecting data, if you think you've got an edge, I know it's boring, I know it's not fun, but just keep going with it, because if you keep going, you will be able to pick something out. Ewan, is there a good day to do different sports? Like on Fridays do NFL, footy, Tuesdays. Might be able to do that. I might be able to look at the week starting at the start of the week and then look at a calendar, and we'll talk about different sports on that. That's quite a good one. I like that. I'll make a note of that actually. Tony D, Mono Ryan, I know you don't like to back the cup competitions, but had you backed over 2.5 goals in the Palace game last night and it's 1-0 at half time, when would you get out of that trade? Well, I would have, okay, so when did you enter the trade is my first question. Because when I'm trading in the over 2.5s, I like to get in a little bit later, so it gives me a longer period of time, so I get in probably 15-20 minutes. Then the goal can come before kickoff. Okay, well, now, okay, so for this trade to win, for this to be a winning trade right now, I'm just going to have a look at the what is going on there. Okay, so for this trade to be a winning trade, what has to happen? So they've scored after 5 minutes. I'd have probably got out then, to be honest. Because the market would have spiked in my favour, I could have taken my profit and moved on. But for that to be a winning trade, what has to happen? We have to get goals. They have to come. If the thinking is you're getting in before half time, before kickoff? For me, I would have liked to have been out by half time, but I'd have had to seen a couple of I would have. Keith saying, one of the Rothschilds said trading should be like a cold shower, in and out as soon as possible. Fun fact about the Rothschilds, I'm actually disowned from those buggers. I would have done that because entering in the market here, you've got a quick goal, you could take your profit and move on. for that to be a winning trade, we needed really 2 goals probably in the first half if we've got in at that early stage, so that we had the market thought there was going to be another goal because there's 2. We only need 1 more goal for that trade to win. If that's an active game, then we might get that. So yeah, I definitely would have taken the goal. I would have taken the profit at the first one, or I would have maybe even waited a couple of minutes afterwards to see how the game progressed from there. Because if it was a really, really open game and it looked like there was going to go, they were going to go get another goal, then I would have maybe just waited a couple more minutes. Tony, it was a 25% profit straight after the goal, and it dropped to a loss by 45 minutes. Yeah, I would have taken 25%. But I think then this comes back to the trading plan. It's about knowing your entry point and knowing your exit point, and then from there you can just follow your rules. So it's like, okay, I'm going to get in this game, it looks like there's going to be an early goal. As soon as that early goal comes, boom, I'm taking my money and I'm out. Or even waiting to 20-25 minutes to give yourself enough time for a goal to happen. Yeah, I mean, every opportunity with trading is a chance to learn, and I mean, we've all been there. We've all been in that situation where we've traded a goals market, we've got in at the start of the game, there's been an early goal, and we've gone, do you know what, there's going to be another one here, and just waited it and hoped that there would be. So thank you for sharing that. That's really good. Thank you. Yeah, that's wicked. I'm actually glad to share that. That was great. Did anyone see the lovely Man United result? Was quite a good one, that, wasn't it? Quite like that. Yeah, it's made me smile, that. I liked it. I'm just looking at it now. It's a good one. I mean, Liverpool are on tonight in the Carabao Cup, but I don't really pay much attention to cup competitions. Yeah, I just don't pay much attention to them. I'm not a big fan. I watch Liverpool, of course, because it's Liverpool, but the others I'm not really too fussed. Right, okay guys, so probably going to wrap that up right about now. Just going back over what we have got for today. Jose must stay. I agree with you, Keith. He needs to sign a lifetime contract. Definitely needs to sign a lifetime contract. I think it's amazing. So, Keith has got Trelleborg, Bordeaux, Marseille, Dijon, Hammarby, Basel, Leipzig and Frankfurt. I am looking at Trelleborg, Bordeaux. I'm going to keep my eye on the Norrköping Malmo game and Young Boys as well. They're all half-time, 0-0, 1-0. Either way, LCSs, or if it's 0-0, I might look to lay the draw, or will depend on the odds. Been chatting to John actually about something, about dripping back stakes, which looks quite interesting. I'm going to start doing that. Okay, so we've got Marshmallow, Hammarby, Marseille, Young Boys, Dortmund, and NYC. So there is some nice looking football on today. Just got to be quite selective with the leagues, which is fine. So that's going to be it, guys. I am going to jump into the forum. I will post my selections there as well. So if you are a member of BTC, that's where I'll be for the next, all day really. So yeah, if you need me, you know where I am. If you want to, Keith is going to post in the forum if he's trading any games. Thank you, Keith. If you want to carry on this discussion, gosh, now everyone's fine. Usually watch these later, first time live, find them interesting, so I hope you keep doing them. Maybe 2 times a week would be good for you and all. Great to have you live, Tony. Yeah, I'll look at a way of structuring it. So I'm just going to make it cool. So have a great day, guys. I will see you all tomorrow morning. Danny, just before I go, best place to message me for the info, if you email info@betfairtradingcommunity.com, he'll get straight through to me and I'll pick that email up. So yeah, I will see you in the morning. Cheers, guys. Oh, and Marshmallow, I do have ScreenFlow. I just have a bit of an issue with this laptop at the moment that is currently sending data back to Apple all the time, and they're going to fix it once they've got all of these data logs. It keeps crashing when things are on it. It's a bloody nightmare. So yeah, I am actually going this time, guys. I will see you all in the morning. Cheers, guys.